before starting the session, one may go for yoga, Om chanting, bending forward, then Patanjali Namana. That is what I am going to show you. Slowly come up, inhaling the fresh air. Join the palms in Namaskara Sthiti. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi pranjaliranatosmi. Once again bend forward and slowly come. Stand on the knees, one leg forward and the other. I mean, we should not sit down or stand taking the support of the arms, in which case the body weight tilts to a particular side and the joints may wear out. Now the question is, why should we perform yogic activities? Why should we go for yogic activities at all? Let me clarify this point with a simple exercise. Keep the palms like this, as if keeping on a pair of tabla, and go on vibrating the palms as vigorously as possible. Close the eyes and hold the palms and feel the sensation in the palms and the fingers. We feel a zoom, 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 zoom sensation in the palms and the fingers. Why should this happen? When we move any point of the body, the blood floods there. The first thing is the toxin is removed from the site and fresh blood is supplied, then energy is generated. So when we move any point of the body, fresh blood flows and energy is supplied. Conversely, if we don't move any point of the body, the foul blood collects there and we may get pains in joints and muscles. So that we have to give movement to whole body, all the joints and all the muscles, so that they are energized. Let me take up a few exercises. They are very simple and anybody can go for that. Giving movement to the feet and all the joints, lower joint, like this. Very slowly. And Vishram. Close the eyes. Hang the arms loose. Observe the points we move. The fingers, the feet, the knee joint, the thigh, and the waist also. We feel the sensation there. Blood flows there, toxin is removed, and energy is supplied to all the points. Now let me go for a simple exercise which will give movement to the whole body. See, like this. Join the feet, take the palms like this, and slowly start the movement of the body like this. Vishram. See, every point of the body, every tissues, every vital organ is being moved and toxin is removed from there and fresh blood flows there, energizing the vital organs. After every movement, giving a little relaxation is essential because the consolidation takes place. Now, movement to the knee joints. Join the feet and comfortably sit like this and rotate from left to right like this. And anti-clockwise. Come up and relax. Keep the feet a foot above. Close the eyes and feel the sensation in the knee joints only. Relax. After every movement, giving a little relaxation is essential so that the consolidation takes place. Now we feel the sensation in the knee joints, that is fresh blood is flowing there, and we feel the energy also. In the same way, we movement to middle point of the body. Hold the like this, just bend backwards without losing the balance. Be there for a couple of breathings and come back and forward bending. Just give a little jerk. Now move the waist to the extreme right and extreme back and leftwise, and slowly move in clockwise direction. This is called Kati Chakra Kriya or hip joint movement. From right to left, anti-clockwise, 3 movementations. And Vishram, feel the sensation in the middle point. You can very clearly feel the flow of energy to the point there. Please open the eyes. Now, another movement to the waist. Take the left arm slowly up and bend to the right. Feel the pull in the left point of the body. Slowly come back. Once again, vapas. All the time we feel on the movement only. The same with the right. Upwards, bend to the left. Feel the pull in the right side now. Be there for a couple of breathings and vapas. Stretch. Bring the arms down. Relax. This is called Parshva Kati Chakra Kriya. See, every movement on the body will yield pressure on the lung and then breath comes out. And sometimes the lungs are relaxed, the breath enters inside. This is how breathing takes place. And when we go for the movement, it is very essential to observe the incoming and outgoing breath. That is called Sapranayama yogic activities. This will strengthen the mind also. As we know, the breath is the connecting point between the body and the mind. Now we go for another movement, that is arm rotation. Keep the arm slowly and just move on. Increase the feel, or a little brisk and anti-clockwise like this. Close the eyes and relax. Feel the sensation in the armpits, arms, fingers. See, you feel as if the energy is dripping from the fingers. Hasta Vartula Kriya or arm rotation. We go for another Kriya that is called Meru Vakra Kriya or spine twisting. Keep the palms horizontal and move to the right, left, right, right, left. Go a little faster. Have an eye on the breathing also. Slow down and Vishram. The neck, the shoulder, the arms, the spinal column, and all the upper part of the body gets energy. We can very easily feel the flow of energy in these points also. Another exercise is movement to the neck. Keep the body firmly and slowly bend the neck to the left. Let the ear touch the left shoulder. Slowly come to the right. Be there for a couple of breathing. Once again, leftwise, very slow movement. 3-5 times we can go for. Another movement. Keep the chin on the left shoulder. Breathe there for a couple of breathings. Turn to the right. The chin on the right shoulder. Once again, slowly left and right. Now the third movement. Bend the head backwards. The breath enters inside, feel that. Slowly bend forward. The chin touches the chest. Breath goes out. Now once again bending back. And forward. Now rotate from left to right. Griva Chalana Kriya or neck rotation. And anti-clockwise like that. And Vishram. Close the eyes. Feel the sensation in the neck region. The neck is like the bridge in the national highway. If anything happens to the neck, the movement from the head to the body will be hampered. Slow, without jerk, move the neck and relax. These are a few loosening exercises or Shithili Karana Vyayamas before going for regular yogasanas. Those who want to continue this practice may need some guide. This is a small book, Yoga Swasthya Sampada, which gives the description in detail along with the uses also. There is a series of feedbacks from different people who have come out of many problems, that also is given there, and those who want to have this book may contact to the following phone number. Thank you.